Hi, everyone. Okay, so you just spent an intentional period of time reaching out to young adults through the Telos listening sprint. We encourage you to ask thoughtful questions, really listen to your young adults empathetically. Hopefully, this provided you with a wonderful opportunity to really get to know the young adults in your community and begin to build deep connections with them. Now, we had you do this particular listening sprint in anticipation of Design Day, where we then guided you to use what you learned about your community of young adults to inform your ministry ideas. What I really want to stress is that while this particular listening sprint was a sort of means to an end, building deep and meaningful relationships with your young adults is not just something we do for a short period of time as a means for gathering information and data. Relationship building is actually foundational to all ministry. As human beings, we are all yearning for deep connections, yearning to be seen, to be loved, known, yearning for a place to belong. And those realities, they have to be built. Relationship building, the deep, substantive kind of relationship building, not just surface level connections, should be a consistent focus in all you set out to do with your young adults. It is in this context of relationships that we were actually designed by God to exist and to grow. Relationships both with God and with others. Christ modeled this through his own ministry, and the rich theology of our church really reinforces that reality constantly. If you want your parish and your young adults to really engage with one another, you have to start, continue, and end in the context of relationships and do the intentional work of facilitating that well. You could bring the most dynamic, ortho-famous speaker to impart all their wisdom on young adults, but most won't show up without a friend. You could plan an amazing intergenerational mentoring program in your community, but if your young adults have never been personally reached out to, if no one in the parish has shown interest in their life, they probably won't sign up. In the next video, Dean will elaborate on how first being reached out to himself and then focusing on building these kinds of connections with others was so important for their parish's work with young adults. Consider in your own teams how you might continue to intentionally build deep relationships with your young adults and how you might encourage your wider community to do the same. Let us know what you try. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments.